financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You're just watching a dude on the internet trade live. I'm taking a short call spread on the QQQs, sold for $1.86, currently trading for $1.64. So we're up about $400 on the 20 contracts. And yeah, so we'll see how the day ends. We are looking for perhaps a movement down into the end of the day, mostly because we're up so much on the day. On days like this, it's not uncommon to have a little bit of a pullback at the end of the day. Okay, so we're just going to keep watching this here and see how it's going. Oh my goodness, there goes my dog. Close the windows here a little bit. Keep it quiet for everyone. Sorry about that. So we do have this squeeze here that we're looking at, so we're looking for that to resolve down. Some other indicators here, put call ratio is going, people are going into puts, a little bit of protection. Don't blame anyone after a day that's gone up so much. And we don't really have confirmation with the VIX. What I would like to see is the VIX just start curling up. So basically the premium isn't pricing in the volume that we're seeing here. So we are down to the last 37 minutes of trading today, so we shall see what happens here. Max profit is at 205. I'm sorry, 505 at the end of the day. So if we could just have the market roll over here before the end of the day in the next 35 minutes or so, we would be at full profit. So we'll see. By the way, the purple line here is the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. That's basically if you average in all of the trading of the day, that's the number. It's not uncommon to hit this. Sometimes trading just kind of taps the VWAP or comes close to it. So you saw that earlier in the day here, actually a couple times, and it's really interesting, right? We came right up to VWAP, tested it, came right up to VWAP, tested it, came all the way down here, basically up to VWAP, tested it, and then we busted through, no problem. So what I'm looking for is maybe just coming down and testing it. That's all we need. We don't even need it to go all the way down here. I don't need to exit with full profit. Be happy for a 50% gain here. So a reminder on the short call spread, we sold the 505, we bought the 508, and I have a stop here at $2. So I sold it at $1.86. I have a stop on bid at $2. So if we were to go over that, I'd be out. And so, as you can see, we're giving ourselves basically $1.80 of room to the upside, and what, 20 14 cents to the downside. So if you structure your trades so that you're always in a position to win, then you'll have an account that goes up. So that's what I recommend. All right. Will we get some follow through here? Let's see how some of the big names are trading. So into the close, looks like Apple's starting to roll over, getting the cross on the moving averages here. Oh, that's nice. Microsoft starting to roll over. I think we do have a next leg down here. How's Nvidia doing? Nvidia is also looking a little weak into the close. Our level 2 is showing there's a little support at 506. Yeah, still have the squeeze. Maybe it fires to the downside here. I'm going to get my market order in. For that matter, I'm actually going to adjust my stop. I'm up enough now that I'm satisfied with moving my stop from $2 to $1.55. So now we will make money basically regardless here. So I see now if we go back up to this number here, we'll be making money. So sorry about the dogs. I have some neighbor kids that are screaming, and my dog likes to answer back. So, but yeah, let's just keep an eye on this. This is doing pretty nicely. Wouldn't be surprised for it to come down here a little bit and then come up and test around the 506.15 area here, 506.10 area. Yeah, doing nice. Let's bust through 506. Can we do that convincingly? Get to 590? We shall see. Currently up $1,100 on the trade. In fact, I might actually be happy with that for the day. So I'm going to go in here, get my market order ready for getting out. Let's see. I am actually going to give it 2 minutes here. The reason why is Robinhood closes out all the contracts at 12:30 PST, and oftentimes that's where we start seeing some big moves for the end of the day. So by the way, if you're using Robinhood and that happens to you, let me know what you think about that. Is that worth the features of Robinhood, or is that kind of not good? So I'm gonna watch this little moving average here. It's also where we start having some previous support maybe becoming resistance for the end of the day. I am watching the puts call spread ratio. Puts are being bought up. The market is appearing to roll over the advance and decline line. Our VIX is starting to maybe fire up a little bit here. So we'll see. We don't need a big move here. The market's up $18. If we end the day up 17 instead, we'll have made $3,500 or so more. So not bad. What do they say? 1,000 a day keeps the day job away? Something like that. So, and on that note, I do want to keep my profits. We are trading at $1.30 on this trade, so perfectly happy moving the stop down to $1.45. Of course, that does mean that we could get stopped out a little quicker, but looks like the market is going the way we want. So don't be surprised if I just keep moving my stop down. I do want to lock in my profits. That's the whole point, right? Make more money than you lose all the time, and your account will go up. So yeah, don't like the way this is forming here. This might be a rally coming up here. So I'm gonna get my market ready, order ready. If we bust through this little orange line here, I'm out. So this is the tap. It's right at our stop. Almost got out there. Almost. I don't know. The TTM squeeze is kind of showing a pattern here, but let's let it play out. This is why you have the stops. It gives you confidence, especially with how things have been moving recently, where out of nowhere you'll get giant spikes. You want those stops so that you can stay in here. Okay, we did get below this most recent low. Let's see if we zoom out a little bit. Is that any kind of support or resistance? Tough call. Maybe it's popping into that. Gosh, I would really just love a little flush here. Let's see how our big stocks are going. Yeah, Apple might be getting ready for another leg lower. We'll see. Microsoft is just kind of hanging tight. Nvidia is rolling down for the end of the day. So yeah, this is actually maybe shaping up. If we could just have another dollar lower on the Qs, I would be thrilled. Okay, we're really close to my stop, so we might get stopped out here. And if that's what happens, totally okay. Up 1,000 for the day. Nothing to complain about there. Yeah, getting my market order ready here. Sometimes I can hit it a little faster than my stop. Wow. They're toying with me here. Okay, nice. Still see that the people are piling into puts for the end of the day here. VIX is not confirming. The market is rolling over down, advancing the decline line. But I might be out. This is the moment of truth right here. So my bid has to hit 4. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, that's it. I think I'm done for the day. Yeah, made about $500. So rest of the portfolio is up nicely, but this is my day trade of the day. Oh, of course, look at that. All right, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm gonna hang it up for today. Up basically 500. Nothing wrong with that. So, see you guys later.